Wow. Just listening to all the sessions today really made me feel very humble. And to think that you're all part of our business really makes it so fantastic. You know. Just looking at our business, when we got started in 1973, on the 23rd of August, 1973, I never realized, well, we never realized at the time that this is going to be our life, you know. Because you come and look at the business and you don't quite believe it, but it actually happened for us, you know. And it can happen for all of you. You know, me and Charlie is just simple, down-to-earth people. If it can happen for us, like Hansi said it happened for him, it can happen for you as well. All you've got to do is just believe it, take hold of what's shared today, and use it, you know. So we are so, so grateful for this opportunity. I don't know where would we be today if it wasn't for this opportunity. I just don't know. You know, if I see our people struggling out there, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. But you know, this is your business. That I want you to write it down. This is my business. It's going to depend on me to make it pocket money or to become financially free. It's your business. We're all giving the same business, but it's the way you're going to use it. It's going to help you achieve what you want to achieve through this opportunity. So you've got to take ownership of your business. You are all a business owner now that you've started this opportunity. So you're an owner. So you've got to take ownership of your business. Remember, the company are there saying goodness for the company, for all the things that they do, but they cannot build the business for you. They cannot do it for you. You've got to do it because it's your business. So take ownership of your business. Your upline can't build the business for you either. It's your business. Find ways to make your business work. You know, we all got different personalities. So you've got to find your way. You know, we had to find our way. And it worked for us. So find your way of building this business. Okay, so often I see people come into the business, do the same thing over and over. It's not really growing. So you might have to change a few things. So find your way and make your business grow. You're your business owner. Now, you know what happened to us? Our sponsor, I think it was a month or 2 or 3 months after we got started, quit. And he actually told us, you know, you're going to lose all your money. You better get out of this business. So Charlie's told him, well, it's not our money, it's the bank's money. We have to work to get out of this lot. So we didn't fall for it. He quit. So we were forced to take ownership very early. And I'm so grateful it happened. You know, at the time it wasn't very nice. I mean, your sponsor quit, you know. But anyway, we had to learn to sink or swim. For yourself too. We are so grateful he showed us an opportunity. I mean, where would we be today if he didn't? We are so grateful. But he quit. So remember, it's your business. Doesn't matter what happens upline. You know, if your upline is too slow, like somebody said, I think it was Dumeni, Mary Dumeni from Namibian's husband, who said, put your indicators on and go past. Charlie often uses that one. But anyway, it's your business to make it work. So also, I think Charlie also mentioned we became distributors. We became very, very successful for distributors. It's a different program at that time, but we actually became to the level of 5 Diamond Director. And then we decided, then the company, we started working for the company. We became vice president of the company, and for 8 years I was not involved in the business at all. So that was very, very terrible for me. You leave on a Monday, come back on a Sunday, get clean clothes, and leave again on a Monday, running around the whole country. So I was not involved at all. So when we came back into the business in 1986, we had to start all over again. Now what happened to us from our previous business, we had 70% of our business was in one leg that was left still behind because, it happened that way for us. So 70% of our business was in one leg. So that's not a very good position to be in. If you are currently in that position and most of your business is in one leg, work as hard as you get to get out of that situation. Because if something happens in that leg of that leg, it affects your whole business. Okay? So what we had to do when we came back into the field, we had to sponsor ourselves out of trouble. We literally had to sponsor ourselves out of trouble to correct it again. So what we did, we became very wide. We got a lot of people started. We really went all out. Charlie went one way, I went another way. We got a lot of people started. And then Charlie started working down with those legs that we got started. And what happened when we came back in the field, we were then the level of Sapphire Director. We were the level of Sapphire Director. But because we became so wide and sponsored so many people and worked with them, in 1991, we were 5 Diamond Directors. So it can happen to any of you. It can happen to any of you, but you've got to do the work. So often I see people get this opportunity and they don't really use it. And I'm so worried that they're going to lose it. So don't lose this opportunity. It can give you everything you want out of life. Not just the money side. I mean, if you think the things that we own today, where we come from, it's not just that. The people in our business. We know people all over the world through this opportunity. Where would we have ever been able to do that? And then, going to a convention that we went to in Istanbul. What was so fantastic when I heard Jerry said, we've got to go through the doors. Sponsor somebody, don't think they're going to, that's it. That's what your business is going to grow that way. You've got to go through the doors. Go through that door. Go through that door. Like Charlie said, 4 of our legs are directly what we got going, but other legs, because we went through the doors. We went through the doors. And what Jerry also said, if he did not go through the door, none of us would be here today. I mean, that's such a scary thought. So you've got to go through the doors. Don't sponsor somebody and think that's it. Go through the doors. Help them. Help them grow. Go through the doors. And you'll be amazed what will happen to your business. Because of that momentum we created then, those years ago, a lot of people were pulled with us. Don't build your business too slowly. It's not very exciting. You as an upline need to lead by example. You've got to take the lead. Very important. So it's your business, not the company, not the downline. And also become as independent as quickly as possible. Now, once you can do it, you can do it. You don't have to wait for anybody. You can go out and do it. I remember at that time, the leader of the company that was working in the Port Elizabeth area, Mike, he had to, he was the only one who could do presentations. So we soon realized, we're not going to grow if we always have to take all our people to him all the time to get results. And that's when Charlie went out of Port Elizabeth and started doing presentations because he wasn't allowed to do it in the Port Elizabeth area. So we didn't get stuck there. We found out how to do it, and we went out and did it. And our business would never have grown if we would just listen to to the same people and just take up with people just to Port Elizabeth for meetings. Okay, so it's very important. You're the sponsor of your own business, and you're the owner of your own business. So become independent as quickly as possible. It will give you self-confidence and also belief as well. Nobody can tell me this business doesn't work. Nobody can tell me the products doesn't work. You've got to become independent as quickly as possible. And also in building your business, priorities are very, very important. Remember, number one priority in this business is sales. Your number one priority in the business is sales. You've got to have the admin side of your business, your records and everything, but your number one priority is sales. I'll never remember going to a company event in Sierra Ranch on my own. Charlie wasn't there. He was at High Serenity Ranch at Jerry Brasfield's ranch for some other training up there. So I went there by myself. So the president of the company at the time did an incredible session on how to become organized. And I remember going to him afterwards and I told him, Brian, I'm so worried about Charlie. He is so disorganized, You know what his answer to me was? He said, you leave Charlie the way he is. He's taking care of the sales side of your business. You take care of the admin side. And that's how our business has worked all over these years. If Charlie didn't go out there and created the sales, nothing would have happened for us, So your number one priority is sales always. Now, sales not just with products you sell, contacting your downline, that's all part of sales. Doing a product demonstration, do a business plan, that's all part of sales, okay? Very important. And then also priorities in your team. And your number one priority there is your nursery. New people that you're bringing in your business all the time. That never stops. We still bring new people in all the time. We work with new people all the time, okay? So that's your nursery. New people you bring in, your distributors, your managers, the people that you're still working with that can't sort of stand on their own yet. So that's your priority as well, the number one priority. And then your team, and then the rest of your group. But never neglect your nursery, your new little plants. From that's where your growth is going to come from. From there, you're going to start your steps. That's from where you're going to take your steps. Okay, you need to take those steps, very important. And then what I also like to talk about is leading by example. You've got to lead by example. I can't stress that more than anything, more than enough. You've got to lead by example. Very important. You cannot tell people what to do. You've got to show them what to do by your example, by taking the steps, by moving up in the program. Don't stay at the same pin level too long. It's not very exciting, You're not going to grow. So don't stay at the same pin level too long. Don't stay at the manager pin level too long. At the director pin level too long. At the SAFA director pin too long. You've got to move up because we're in the business of giving hope to people. And people are not going to, if they see you're not moving it sort of puts a lid on everything. No, I know they can put the indicators on, go right past you, but you've got to lead by example. Okay, then people will follow you. People will follow you if you lead by example. Very important. That's in using the products, in sharing the opportunity. You've got to do it by example. In doing product demonstration, everything. You have to lead by example. Very important. And then also personal experience. People can see it. They can feel it if you're not using those products. Very important. Taking steps, as I said, give people hope. Shows that the business is working. Shows that the business is working, that it is possible. And keep it simple and duplicatable. Today's sessions was simple. Anybody can duplicate it. Even Perry's session. Perry's session was simple and duplicatable. So keep it simple and duplicatable. Sometimes we as uplines become so good that nobody can follow us. We become so good, that the person that we are taking with us, they think, I'll never be able to do that. And they give up. So they become too good that nobody can follow you. I remember Jerry also said, sometimes we become so fancy, after you've been in the business for a while, you think you know it all, you become so complicated and you put people off and they think, well, they can't do it and they don't even try. Very important what I said as well. So keep it simple and keep it duplicatable. Your training, your product demo, your plan, everything simple and duplicatable. Simple. Always put it up on your board, on your wall if you have to. Keep it simple, simple, simple all the time. And then always involve your downline in whatever you do. You know, involve them in whatever you do. That's the only way they're going to grow. And the only way they're going to stand on their own 2 feet. You've got to involve them. In other words, if they got somebody started, you mustn't just go there on your own to help the new people. You've got to involve those people with your downline with as well. Involve them so that they can learn how to do it as quickly as possible. And also leading by example qualifies you then to train on it. It actually qualifies you to train on it. So some quote I've got here in working with your downline, involving your downline is, tell me and I will forget. Write it down. If you're working with your downline, but just telling them what to do, they will forget after a while. So tell me and I will forget. Number 2, show me and I will remember. Show me and I will remember. And number 3 is involve me and I will learn. Involve me and I will learn. Charlie will never go anywhere if he does with anybody of his team. They've got to be involved so that they can stand on their own feet. We try and get people on their own as quickly as possible. Very important. And then also once you've taught people how to fish, they can fish for themselves even if you are not there. Okay? So they won't go hungry then. So teach them how to fish as quickly as possible so that they don't need you. Actually become how can I say that your downline don't need you anymore. Okay? Then you know you've done a good job. Okay? Sometimes we as leaders, we want to do all the training. We think we're the only ones that can do it. Very, very big mistake that we make. And remember, I want you to write this down. Remember, it is results. Remember, it is results and earning money. And earning money is what will keep people in the business, what will keep you and people in your downline, people in the business. Okay? People's got to get results as quickly as possible and make money as quickly as possible, or else when you look again, they're gone. So very important when I said there. Okay, enjoy the rest of the day. We're just about the last session. I really enjoyed talking to you.